Welcome back for another episode of On the Mic with Bex podcast. I'm here in the studio today with a very special guest. You know, all our guests are special. Genique.
Hi, y'all. I'm extra special.
Yeah, you are extra special. Y'all, stay tuned. Genique, I'm so happy that you made time to be here. I'm so happy to have you here. I'm so excited. All right.
I'm happy to be here.
You know, I'm going to start out with the general questions because our audience may not know where you're from. So please tell people where you're from. Where you rep.
So I'm from Queens. I reside in Queens right now, but I am also from Jamaica and I'm also from Brooklyn. So I divvied up my time on this earth amongst all these places, including Florida, but we try to leave Florida out.
We leave Florida out. Yeah, we don't know about that.
We just kind of leave Florida out. But yeah, I'm from Queens. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm Jamaican as well.
I love that. And I love that you represent that in a lot of your music. Oh,
Absolutely.
My goodness. All right. So let's start with some of your earliest memories. Let's go back to your childhood. Reverse Raven Simone. So tell me about when you first jumped into music. Like,
yes.
What was that? How old were you? What day was that? Go back.
What day was it? Okay. So I remember being on my church choir when I was really, really young. I'm talking like toddler days, and I kind of just stayed on the church choir because I had to be in church. So
as most black kids, yes.
Right, exactly. So I'm like, all right, I got to be in church anyway. Might as well be singing, having a good time. So I stayed on the church choir, and then it wasn't until college, like, I really decided to go after music the way that I wanted to go after it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So when I was in college, I would shout out Suni Onianta, but it was hella racist, so I'm just not. But when I was in college, I had all this access to, like, you know, a producer, like a $4 million studio that was free to the students if they had, like, you know, a music engineer with them, like, from the music major. So I had, like, all these opportunities, all these new resources that I could use to do music, and it was free. So I'm like, yeah, let me try it. Let me test it out. We recorded a couple tracks. I realized I'm really good at writing. I'm really good at, like, you know, harmonies just from being in church. And yeah, I put the song together and I was like, this is what I want to do. This is definitely the road that I want to go down. And yeah, started right there in college.
What were you doing before that? Like, how did you find your epiphany in college? Like, what was Genique doing in her teen years?
You know, it's crazy. So music has always kind of been there. And I think people with, like, you know, a passion will see it. Like, it's been there. It's been scattered throughout my entire life. I just didn't really have the guts to be like, all right, let's do this. Because I feel like I'm raised in a Caribbean household. You know, they want doctors, they want lawyers, they want all of that. So
nurses.
Yeah, exactly. So that's really what I was focusing on. Like, let's be a doctor. I'm really good at science anyways. So I was just like, let's try to do that. But music took over. So I was doing music even before college. I was still just singing everywhere and dancing everywhere. It was always around.
I remember meeting you, I think it was either late 2017 when I started doing my shows, or 2018. I know that you were at New York Weekend.
Yeah.
I caught you at that show and I was like, oh man, I hope to see her again. And actually, I don't know how I connected with you, but I know that I went through a series of avenues of people, specifically like Andre. I know that.
Shout out to Andre.
And there was this young guy now, he's a barber.
Jay
yeah.
Yeah.
and Derek, of course. And I remember
Derek.
Derek and him were doing a joint project too at the time. I finally got you to, like, headline some shows. I'm so grateful. I remember one of my favorite songs. So let's jump into, like, because you do different genres. You do rap, you do the R&B, you go in and out with the dance hall. I call it code switching in songs, like the patois and the, you know, like just rapping where you're from in each song.
Yeah.
One of my first songs I heard you sing in your R&B bag was King.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, and that's the first song that I know the words to, because I'm really bad at knowing the words of things. But, like, I remember hearing that and just hearing the support of the people in the audience, knowing the words to your songs. And that's something that even to this day, I just went to one of your shows a couple weeks ago, and, like, we're in there doing the Tootsie Roll Child. She's doing Tempa. She's doing the TikTok. My knees, I took them off of ice for her so I could do a little dance for her, and, like, we just go up for you. So
Yeah.
What's the difference between Genique, R&B Genique, rap Genique, dancehall Genique? What is that different? Like, what is that? Where does that take you to when you're in your R&B bag? Where's your head at?
That's a good question. When I'm in my R&B bag, it's usually something that I've went through. Maybe it's heartbreak, or it can be stories from other people that I kind of put together. It's not always about me. But I try to bring across everything that I'm feeling. And yeah, just like make something that's honest that people can relate to. Like if you can relate to everything I'm saying, and if you really feel what I'm trying to get across, then the R&B song is a hit to me. So I really love making R&B because it's like that emotional aspect, and you know, it's everybody being able to relate to like heartbreak or loving somebody that doesn't love you back, or you know, anything like that.
Loving You feels like that's about to
exactly.
That's a recent pop too that I relate to. Calm Down. I told you, I was like, girl, I had to listen to that a couple times. Yeah. I found myself in that same situation. The lyrics really spoke to me. It's like, you know, sometimes you are in these toxic relationships and you realize that in that instance that person's trying to make you look crazy. Right. They're trying to make you turn into something different. Mm-hmm. And just hearing that in a song, it just made you not feel alone. It's very much like relatable. I think I love that R&B aspect of Genique. It's like, girl, I go through this bullshit too, you know, like, and we're in different age ranges. Mind you, I'm a grown ass woman. I'm in my 39-year-old bag right now. I'm about to hit in that 40 right now. So, you know, I'm like.
And looking amazing, looking scrumptious.
I never smoked crack. I'm telling you, don't do it. So I just tell you, don't do it. Don't do meth. Don't do any of that
Please
stuff.
Don't do crack.
Don't ever do it. Like, don't you see other crackheads? Don't do it. Anyway, but no, I really relate to your music, and I'm just trying to let you know that the demographic doesn't just stick with just your age group. Yeah. It really spans. I know that you've seen, especially during the COVID, I saw you just explode. I saw you with celebrities. I was like, that's my girl. Like, I just saw you like just reach out across the continent. I know people in Africa listening to you, sis. I know people in the Asian continent is like on their Genique tip. I can't wait till you do your like global tour.
I can't wait for a global tour either. That'd be amazing.
Oh, we're putting it up there. We're manifesting it from a good girl right here.
Yes. And shout out to Africa. As you said, they're my biggest supporters, especially like Nigerians.
Come on, black people.
Shout out to Nigerians specifically. They support me hard.
I love it. So let's get into a little bit of tea, because I noticed during the COVID, child, you did collab with Tory Lanez. I saw that. I saw a little, but before the COVID. Not before. No, during the COVID, and then after the COVID, I saw you actually went out there. But during the COVID, I saw the little clip of that, him being so impressed by you. How did that feel?
Yeah.
Tell me about that moment.
That whole night is so crazy. Like, sometimes I'll relive it, and I'm just like, I can't even believe that happened. Because if you know me, Tory Lanez is one of my biggest influences in music. I'll say the rest because they're important too. So JoJo, people never expect JoJo, but she's a big influence. Yeah. What? And of course, Jasmine Sullivan, Beyonce, Drake, Nicki Minaj. But Tory Lanez is always like in those group of people that I say when I'm like, they're like, who influences you? I'm like, yo, Tory. So for him to acknowledge me at all and like acknowledge my talent and say he wants to sign me, that whole thing was just crazy. So yeah. Wow. During the lives when I got to like be in front of him and perform for him, that whole thing, I'm surprised I didn't pass out. I'm surprised I did that well. I'm surprised I remembered my lyrics, because even seeing like the screen pop up, like loading, like you're about to be live with Tory Lanez, I almost lost my mind. So
all of that was serendipitous. You deserve. I saw you with Benny the Butcher lately. Tell me about that experience. How'd that come about? I'm all in your business, girl.
Yo, you are.
You didn't know I was
really up to date.
Auntie was in the tea.
And I love the comment that you left on my YouTube video. It was so sweet. It was such an auntie comment. I'm like,
it really was. I left a whole blessing. I was like, these is black emoji prayer hands. That's how you know it's an auntie comment coming. But I really was like, girl, what are we doing here?
You know when like an auntie comes and like blesses you, just starts a prayer for no reason,
throwing the oil on your forehead.
That's how it felt. It felt very nice.
You know?
Yeah, but Benny the Butcher, we'll see what happens with that. That's still like, you know, developing. But he was also interested in signing me. He is interested in signing me. Found him on like a Facebook post. I just like reached out like, yeah, here's my music, da-da-da. And he hit me back like, yo, you're amazing. You're fire. I wanna work with you. I want to sign you. So that's also something that's in the works. I'd love to work with Benny.
Genique, I'm going to tell you this, right? I'm on my manager PR shit right now.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know this because I'm working on it. I'm working on something great. from this. But bring me the contract.
Yeah.
Let me look
can
at
I
it.
really? Can I?
Please give it to me.
Okay.
Let
That's
me
fine.
look at it.
I will give you the contract.
Because if you can't get anybody to look at it, one thing Mama can do is read her degrees in reading.
Love that.
So just bring the thing to me. I just want to make sure that nobody takes advantage of you, and that you don't give away your masters like that. Because a lot of these songs, although they're special to you, they're special to all of us.
Yeah.
Because we all been down at the Delancey. We all been down at these like little places, these big spaces. That place that makes a terrible fries, but you have a great show. You know what I'm talking about? They make terrible.
Wait,
terrible
who makes
fries.
terrible fries? I will not go back there.
Oh no,
Who
don't go back there. It's a great stage. It's a great stage. It's something Music Factory. It's in Brooklyn.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I know
they cannot make them. What's wrong with y'all? Why can't you make the fries properly? Just oil and potato, and yet somehow you made some
I respect
bullshit.
you. Please keep booking me for your venue.
Some goddamn school lunch fries, but at least you were performing, and we literally. I ate all the fries. Still, I was hungry. I was hungry. I ain't gonna
She still
stay
ate
here.
them.
I'm so fat.
Can't be
Still
that
ate 'em.
bad.
But no, they were terrible. I literally every fry I was like, "Isn't this bad?" I had other people try to say, "This is bad, right?" But you performed so amazingly there. I brought my friend who was going through some bullshit, and you sang "Calm Down" too. I was like, "Girl, this is my jam. Let me tell you why. You need to hear this girl right here." And you performed it so wonderfully. I just saw you perform at what's the name of that space that we were just
Delancey.
at? The Delancey. That was also you performed there like twice before.
Yeah.
And the dancers, Genique.
Did you like the dancers?
What? So you got the dancers from the video.
Yeah.
How did you pull that?
How did you do that? I just told them to pull up into the video.
Oh, you just told it. Like, I'm like, how did you get the actual? Because they really did their thing. If you didn't see the Tempa music video, Joey about to drop right now. Joey, play it.
Play that.
A little piece.
You know that he copping shit just to impress me. He buy me them dresses so he can undress me. He said that he like me in heels and Giuseppe. He stay out in Brooklyn. You know where the nets be. I call up my bitch, you know my little bestie. She bad and she bougie. Like she really gets me. I ain't got a filter, so please don't set me. I say what I want. You know how that Tourette's be. Bad y'all with a temper. My man, I for keep me in the center. Buy out the Benz winner in a rental. If money not come, then me I go mental. Pop out my jeans, me not too slender. Body well firm, body well intact. Watch on my bubble now talk. But the up your man saying love on my body TikTok.
Yeah, that was a little snippet of the Tempa music video. Please follow that shit on YouTube. Follow and subscribe to people's YouTubes.
Yes, subscribe.
Especially ours. Follow ours and subscribe to us. But yes, please definitely follow, like, comment. That was a fire music video. Who shot that?
Court. Shout out to Court Street. He shoots everything. He also like mixes and masters and records me. So from start to finish, Court was in that entire process. So huge shout out to Court. And for Harley, he also recorded, shot the video for Harley. Yeah, so anything you see, it's probably Court did it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, shout out to Court. Very good work. Do you find that you keep your production team tight? You keep the people?
Yeah. If I link with you and I find that you're professional and it sounds good, it looks good, I'm probably going to just stick with you.
And shout out to Andre for always dropping the Genique murder on everything. I love it. I was so glad to see him at the last show. Andre's supposed to be here today, but you know.
He is. Shout out to Andre though.
Shout out to you and your little vacation. I'll see you next week. But yeah, let us know where we can find any of your future projects. What are we working on now?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I heard a little whisper, but I don't want to drop all your tea because I already know.
I'll tell them.
Tell them.
So me and Petty have a song dropping on July 13th. So make sure you tune into that one. I won't even say the name. I'm just going to let it hit you guys. But it's a great record.
Shout out to
Big
Petty.
for the culture. Shout out to Petty. I'm working on a rap project right now. I don't know when it's going to drop, so I don't want to say. And I'm working on an R&B EP. So I'm trying to keep both going, and whoever wants to listen to the rap, you listen to the rap. Whoever wants R&B, you listen to R&B. But you will always have both.
We're gonna listen to both.
Yeah.
Genique is truly Jamaican. I just want to say that, like, she working. Like us West Indian people, we do not stop. Like we be so tired and it's like, well, I gotta get up and drop 5 more albums. So,
right?
You know, gonna go do that. And I love that about you. I love your work ethic. I love what you're doing for the community. I love because you inspire a lot of other artists that are up and coming too. Like we're all discouraged in this shit. Trust me. Like, but to see somebody like consistently work, it's a consistency, it's a dedication to the craft, and it's a love, and it's a sacrifices you make for your craft that will take you a long way. So, Genique, tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at Genique Music, so that's GENIQUE Music, or on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, just Genique, GENIQUE, and all the music will pop up.
All right, y'all, stay tuned. Genique's got a dope performance for us. Can't wait.
What's up, y'all? This is Genique, and my first song is Loving You Feels Like. No. Why don't you clean yourself up, baby? You know you've been doing dirty shit to me. Leave me for another woman, not as smart or as pretty. Are you shitting me? Why don't you pack all your things, give her phone another ring? See you soon. Cause I got better things to do than be sad staring at the moon. Loving you just feels like why bother? Why let someone break the pieces of me I haven't discovered? Loving you just feels like why? What a shame you cross my mind. Every minute is regretted. Every battle filled with pride feels like why? I know about your trauma, I know pieces of you shattered when your father left your mother, but I feel misused, emotionally abused. We talked about your arrogance, stop flirting with our therapist. Can't you see she's trying to help us? What's there to prove? You always win, I always lose. Feels like why bother? Why let someone break the pieces of me I haven't discovered? Loving you just feels like why? And my second song is Red Ruby Da Slee's Freestyle. Let's get it. Big motherfucking queens, you already know. Yeah. Told these niggas move, I ain't saying excuse me. Foot on they neck, Adam's apple where my shoes be. He stay trying to hit, but a bum can't bruise me. Where I the elite, nigga, don't confuse me. Yeah, I'm from the ghetto, but I act a little bougie. Got a lot of options, I'm a little choosy. He say when I rap, then my lips look juicy. Need a real nigga, I ain't fucking with no floozy. Yo, watch it up to gala premium. My concert sell out, cause your man want see me. The song them weak, not develop premium. Every time I whine like your man get screaming. My niggas stay whipped high, keep this shit creamy. He do anything for it, you wouldn't believe me. You ain't worth a dime, fucking you is like a freebie. You ain't on the top, that's the reason you ain't seeing me. Yo, I'm really that bitch, everybody fucking with me. Guess I'm really that niche. He gon' buy it all for me, guess he really that rich. And I still ain't bout to fuck him, draw me home and that's it. I ain't subbing bitches, somehow they still get the message. But they watching every move like I'm on a Netflix. And my niggas down for me, no problems domestic. So my niggas down for me, ain't no problems in the clique. Wait, and I hang with some badass bitches. How you hating while I grind? Y'all some sad ass two-faced, stay line. Where your dad ass bitches can't tell if you just ugly or you mad ass bitches. Yikes, that's some niggas stay strapped like a couple dykes. Got some new beats, ride it like a couple bikes. I'm getting booked, so I'm busy for a couple nights. I'm getting rich cause I fiddled with a couple mics. Yeah.
And y'all, that was the episode with Genique. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And remember, please follow us on YouTube at On The Mic with Bex. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at On The Mic with Bex right here. If you're an artist and you'd love to be on our podcast, please don't hesitate to slide in my DMs like a Jamaican bobsledder. Until then, take care.